Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pokeden here once again, and in today's video I am going to be doing a little guide on how to catch all legendary Pokemon in Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen, because guess what? It does release on the Nintendo Switch this Friday after the Pokemon Presents, and as you can see I am looking forward to this. I've got it downloaded, ready to go, and I absolutely cannot wait. So yeah, let's dive straight into the video and talk about how to catch these legendary Pokemon in Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. Okay, so first up we've got Articuno, which is an ice and flying type Pokemon, which you will find at level 50, located on the Seafoam Islands. So in order to get Articuno, you've got to go to the Seafoam Islands, which is where you have to use Surf from Route 19 to get to Route 20, which is where the Seafoam Islands are located. And the location itself does have a puzzle where you need a Pokemon that has Strength and Surf in order to get to Articuno. And be sure to stock up on some Ice Heals because you'll need it going against a legendary Ice-type Pokemon. Next up, we've got Zapdos, which is an electric and flying type Pokemon, which again is a level 50 Pokemon, which is located at the power plant. Now, in order to get to the power plant, you've just got to simply surf from Route 10 all the way down, and then eventually you'll find the power plant, which is quite simple. There's no obstacles or anything. It's simply just a maze where Zapdos is actually in the same room, so be sure to stock up with loads of Paralyze Heals, because obviously with it being an legendary electric type, you will certainly need all of those potions ready. And then finally, out of all of the legendary birds, we've got Moltres, who is a very interesting Pokemon. It's a fire and flying type, level 50, and it's located at Mount Ember. And in order to get to Mount Ember, you need to head to one island. And just to the right side, you can use Surf, head north, and then you'll be at Mount Ember. You'll need a Pokemon with Strength so you can push the rocks, and then simply climb your way up Mount Ember and you'll be good to go. But just like all of the other legendary birds, be sure to stock up on some healing potions, but also some burn heals as well, because Moltres can actually leave your Pokemon burnt, and that will chip away at their health. Next up, moving away from the legendary birds, we've got Mewtwo, which is a level 70 psychic type, which is located in Cerulean Cave. And in order to get to Cerulean Cave, you've obviously got to go to Cerulean City and surf just west of there. And you can only access this cave once you've beaten the Elite Four, and you need to have handed the Sapphire to Cecilio in Wild Island. Be sure to bring a Pokemon with Rock Smash and obviously Surf. Now obviously, once you're in the cave, you need to go down to where Mewtwo is. But there are only 3 floors, so you'll be moving around everywhere to get to Mewtwo. Now, Mewtwo is one of the stronger legendaries that is included in this game, so be sure to have max repels to get rid of the wild Pokemon, have plenty of healing items, and loads of Pokeballs, because enemies in Cerulean Cave can be as low as mid-40s to high mid-60s in terms of level, so be sure to have a strong team ready to go. And then finally, the legendary dog trio are in the remakes as well. However, there's something a little bit different with these. So these Pokemon are only found whilst they're roaming around Kanto. But in order for them to roam around, you've had to defeat the Elite Four and obtain the National Pokédex. Now once these are found, you'll be able to find them in tall grass, but they don't appear in caves or enclosed areas. Now, in order to find Entei, you've got to have chosen Bulbasaur. In order to find Raikou, you've got to have chosen Squirtle. And then finally, to get Suicune, you would have had to have chosen Charmander. Now, obviously, if you have chosen one Pokemon, you're locked out of getting the others, basically. So, one thing that's worth bearing in mind is that all of these Pokemon are roaming Pokemon, so they will include moves such as Roar or Gust that will blow your Pokemon away. So you should try and, when you can, take as much HP off these Pokemon as you can, and if anything, use a Master Ball to just get them out of the way. So there you go, that is all of the legendary Pokemon that are included in FireRed and LeafGreen. Now, I haven't included the event Pokemon, Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Deoxys because as of right now, there's no confirmation that they are included because they were event Pokemon, and in the original games, they were locked off with mystery, gift codes, and all of that stuff. So we don't know if they're included in these re-releases, but if they are, then I'll do a follow-up video on how to unlock them. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.